Hari Om. See whom I can see. Hari Om, can you hear me? Give a thumbs up if good. Very good. You are conscious. Give a thumbs up if you are conscious. Good. So we are conscious. Feel the presence of consciousness, Chinmaya. Chinmaya means pure consciousness. Every perception, we are conscious. Every feeling, we are conscious. Every thought, we are conscious. So consciousness is passing through every perception, every feeling, every thought. So Chinmaya is passing through all our perceptions, all our feelings, all our thoughts. We only have to look behind who is behind every perception, feeling, and thought. So on Chinmaya Jayanti, we remember Chinmaya, the pure consciousness. Now, while we are listening to the 108 names of Gurudev, the glorious 108 names, those who have the Japamala, can turn the Japamala with every name. Whenever Namaha comes, turn the bead within you. Every Namaha, you can turn a bead. Those who do not have the Japamala, we have given the instructions that you have the legumes in a bowl and keep an empty bowl in front. With every name, Namaha, take one legume, touch it to your heart, and offer into the empty bowl. Once all the 27 are offered into the bowl, exchange the bowl. Let the empty bowl go in the front, and your so same 27 can be repeated 4 times. So every Namaha you can offer. So you may not know the meaning. If you know the meaning, very great. But if you don't know the meaning, understand that every name is indicating the pure consciousness in you. You are conscious. You are consciously offering. You're consciously seeing, consciously hearing, consciously picking up the legume, consciously offering. Every action is done because of consciousness. So, remembering Chinmaya consciousness, let us offer our devotion. We can identify with that consciousness. Chinmaya is consciousness in us. So, let us invoke the grace and blessings of consciousness within us. Now, be ready with the mala or the legumes. Om Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om अजाय नमः। ॐ अव्ययाय नमः। ॐ अविनाशिने नमः। ॐ अचिन्त्याय नमः। ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः। ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः। ॐ अनिकेताय नमः। ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ अन्तःसाक्षिणे नमः। ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ आनन्दाय नमः। ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः। ॐ ईश्वराय नमः। ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः। ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः। ॐ एकस्मै नमः। ॐ ओंकारविदे नमः। ॐ करुणासागराय नमः। ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः। ॐ कालातीताय नमः। ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ कृतात्मने नमः। ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः। ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः। ॐ गुरवे नमः। ॐ गुणातीताय नमः। ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः। ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः। ॐ छिन्नसंशयाय नमः। ॐ जगदात्मने नमः। ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः। ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः। ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः। ॐ तपस्विने नमः। ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः। ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ तेजस्विने नमः। ॐ देहातीताय नमः। ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः। ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः। ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः। ॐ धीमते नमः। ॐ धीराय नमः। ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः। ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः। ॐ निस्पृहाय नमः। ॐ निरुपमाय नमः। ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः। ॐ नित्याय नमः। ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः। ॐ परमाय नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ पावनाय नमः। ॐ पावकाय नमः। ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः। ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः। ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः। ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः। ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः। ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः। ॐ भूम्ने नमः। ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः। ॐ महर्षये नमः। ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः। ॐ मनोहराय नमः। ॐ महात्मने नमः। ॐ मेधाविने नमः। ॐ यतात्मने नमः। ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः। ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः। ॐ वाग्मिने नमः। ॐ विभवे नमः। ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः। ॐ विनयशीलाय नमः। ॐ वीतरागाय नमः। ॐ वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः। ॐ शान्ताय नमः। ॐ शान्तिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः। ॐ श्रुतिपारगाय नमः। ॐ श्रोत्रियाय नमः। ॐ सन्न्यासिने नमः। ॐ समबुद्धये नमः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः। ॐ सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः। ॐ सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः। ॐ सन्तुष्टाय नमः। ॐ साधवे नमः। ॐ सुमनसे नमः। Om Suhrude Namaha. Om Swayam Jyotishe Namaha. Om Sthita Pragnaya Namaha. Om Kshama Shilaya Namaha. Om Jnana Murtaye Namaha. Om Jnana Yogine Namaha. Om Jnana Truptaya Namaha. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namaha. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namaha. Chinmayam Jagadishwaram Pranamamyaham.
Okay, now. God. So the Hindi knowing girls learn it from them. Okay, now. Then you will teach them all the children. The next time we meet, you all will be able to say that. Those thoughts are higher than no God. So the Hindi knowing girls learn it from them. Now, then you will teach them all the children. The next time we meet, you all will be able to say those thoughts are higher than no God. So the Hindi knowing girls learn it from them. Now, then you will teach them all the children. The next time we meet, you all will be able to say those thoughts are higher than no God. Good. So the Hindi knowing girls learn it from them. Huh? Then you will teach them, all the children. So next time when we meet, you all must be able to say that. Of all the countries in the world, Hindustan is the highest and the noblest. Must be able to. Okay, now.
खाते भी राम को, पीते भी राम को, खाते भी राम को, पीते भी राम को, सोते भी राम को, राम राम राम, सोते भी राम को, राम राम राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, खाते भी राम को, पीते भी राम को, खाते भी राम को, पीते भी राम को, सोते भी राम को, राम राम राम, सोते भी राम को, राम राम राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, लिखते भी राम को, पढ़ते भी राम को, लिखते भी राम को, पढ़ते भी राम को, खेलते भी राम को, राम राम राम, खेलते भी राम को, राम राम राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, उठते भी राम को, बैठते भी राम को, उठते भी राम को, बैठते भी राम को, चलते भी राम को, राम राम राम, चलते भी राम को, राम राम राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, हंसते भी राम को, रोते भी राम को, हंसते भी राम को, रोते भी राम को, मरते भी राम को, राम राम राम, मरते भी राम को, राम राम राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, बोलो राम 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 राम, बोलो राम 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 राम
Good. You learned it in 2-3 days? Hey, anything new? You taught only this?
We're learning their plays, and all groups have been divided from it into three groups, and each group is doing their own little plays, so they're all working at their own stuff.
Yeah. So all these will be shown.
On the banquet night.
I had to sit and see. Very good. Okay. Do you like stories?
Yeah.
And these aunties ever taught you any stories?
Yeah.
Every day?
No.
This is very sad. Every day should have been taught. Never mind. Once upon a time. That is how all stories start. Long ago, Once upon a time, a great yogi was sitting outside his little cave, and in the Sandhya time, dusk time, he was just seeing the sky and the beauty of it, and he was wondering the Lord who created them all, and he was thus sitting down. Suddenly, boom, something fell in front of him. Just in front of him. Oh, he was disturbed, and he looked. Ayo, it was a small rat. He was wondering, how can rat fall from the sky? So he asked, Ratty, what happened? It was trembling, poor thing. So he took it, put it on his lap, and said, what happened? A bird caught me. It tried to eat me, and then it took it on its beak and was flying. But luckily, I fell down. So he said, don't fear anymore. You stay with me in my cave. I will look after you. And thereafterwards, every day, little candy, little food, little jaggery, as all given, and the rat became healthy. Slowly it became fat. Like some other children. Fat became. And the yogi was doing his meditation and his life. They are both in the cave. One day, the rat went out to play, and suddenly it ran inside, went near the guru or the teacher, and sat in front of him, shivering from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail. It was ugly. The yogi said, darling, what is wrong? Why are you afraid? A cat has come there, and the cat will eat me. He said, don't worry at all, never fear. I will make you a tomcat. And the yogi just closed his eyes and said a mantra. The rat became a big tomcat, and the cat went out, and when he saw the tomcat, the miscat ran. The cat remained in the ashram, in the cave, and the master started giving him milk, and started eating. One day again, after a few days, the tomcat ran to the master, sat near him, and cat, now what happened? The tomcat said, what, Swami? Help me, save me. Why? A dog has come there.
A what?
Dog. Dog. Oh, the dog generally bites the cat. The dog can fight with the cat. Cat and dogs fighting like cats and dogs. Children generally fight like that. No, yes, cats and dogs don't fight like that. So the cat was afraid of the dog and cried out. And therefore the teacher said, don't worry, I will make you a big Alsatian. I won't tell you the mantra, because if I tell you the mantra, suppose you do the mantra on another child, the poor child will become a dog. And the cat became a dog, an Alsatian dog, tall, the belly small and panting. The dog went out and the little dog got up, stuck his tail between the legs. Was so happy. The dog. Now the teacher started feeding the dog. What to do? It's not little good and little jaggery or little food, but of a rat. The cat wanted milk, so he gave milk. And now it's not milk, it's got to be food, because the dog eats a lot, and so he has to cook food for it, and he was feeding. One day after some days, that dog came back. Shivering. Crying unnecessarily. Then the yogi said, keep quiet. Howling. He said, what is the matter? So he came and said, a small tiger has come. A small tiger has come from the forest into this place. I will be eaten now. But he said, don't worry, I will make you a lion. Because that mantra is a little big mantra. Because it has become a lion. Made him a lion. As a lion with a mane, and quietly and graciously, like the king of the forest, it went out, and seeing the lion, good. The lion came back. And the lion came back, sat in front of the teacher and felt that why not eat the teacher? Because a tiger likes to eat. And the teacher cannot give him meat because the teacher never eats meat. So the lion should have gone out and eaten something and come back. But instead of that, it forgot that it was only a rat. It is by the blessings of the Guru that he became a lion. But when he became a lion, he said, why not? So the Guru called him, come here, sit down, do japa, do kirtan, do bhajan. He said, which bhajan? Why should I do it? I am not doing it. Right? Do it. So the lion said, what are you doing? Oh teacher, you know you are only a man. I am a lion. I can. And it came forward to beat the teacher and to eat him. At that time the teacher smiled and said, oh, so you have forgotten everything. Okay. The lion immediately became that little rat. Came a rat. That little rat. Not the fat rat, a small rat. As he came from in the first day, traveling. The rat said, I am sorry. Too late. When you do a bad thing, you will be punished. That is the nature. If you touch fire, you can't say that, sorry. I won't do it. I am sorry. I am sorry. You have a burn there. You have to put burnol, and 4 or 5 days you have to go about like that, showing to everybody. Don't touch it. Why? Burnt. How do you burn it? I touched the fire. After touching fire, you cannot say, please forgive me. The fire will not. The moment you touch, you are burnt. I am a little baby. You should not have burnt me. That is my law. Nobody should touch me. If you touch, you will get burnt. Full stop. Whether it is a child or the infant, or the mummy, or daddy, whoever it is. Touch fire, will. If you live bad, you will be suffering. Thus the poor lion became immediately a good old rat. Therefore, even though by the blessings of the teachers, blessings of your parents, you become big children, big people, never forget that I was a little baby in the lap of my mummy, and the mummy loved me and looked after me. Never forget that. Don't say that now I am a big one. Mummy, Daddy, I don't want you. Yeah, you will become the rat again. See there? Always remember that by the grace of the teacher, by the blessings of father and mother, by the blessings of elders, we grew up, and as we grew up, we have to look after them, serve them, respect them. When does the teacher and the taught meet together? Even though 1 or 2 years the teacher has struggled or advised the student to prepare his mind, and the student has come to the teacher's presence with the best tuning up, very well tuned up, as best as he can. The teacher also, himself perfect, he had his session of meditation that day, so he is also tuned up beautifully. Both the teacher and the taught has come face to face. You tuned up each one as best as you can, mind quieted, very hungry to know, anxious to understand. And the teacher also, he knows the knowledge, but at the same time he has tuned up himself in his own seat of meditation. Come there. Yet, the purpose for which we are facing face to face, sitting face to face, is to teach, to learn. Learning or teaching is an art of communication. So the teacher must be able to communicate to you, and you have to take the communication, receive the communication from the teacher. This is called teaching or study. Since communication is that for which we have now come together, it is not only sufficient that your instruments are as best as it can be, and my instrument is as best as it can be, yet there must be a communication set between the teacher and the taught. This harmony, this orchestrization of your minds with my mind, the teacher and the taught, must move in the same channel, so that when he is communicating, you get it exactly as he communicated, not as misinterpreted by the disturbance of your mind. Just as in phoning each other. My instrument must be all right, your instrument must be all right, then only I can contact you. But even then it is not sufficient. I ring your number and you lift your instrument. Yet I must know whether you are you, isn't it? So I started, hello, hello. Chinmaya mission members start not hello, Hari-Om, Hari-Om. To know what volume I must use, where he can audibly hear me, and whether that individual is the one whom I want. I was disappointed with him. And I want to tell you a few home truths about yourself. I phoned up because of my anger. And there, the other side, the phone was lifted. The moment I heard the tone, I poured out exactly what I want to tell you. Not only about you, but your entire parentage. After giving all that, I stopped to take my breath for the next delivery. At that time, your brother-in-law lifted it. And he says, sir, you are perfectly right, but I can't tell my brother-in-law all these. He is not here, he has gone out. When he comes back, I shall tell him that you called. What is the use? I wanted to send a message to him, but somebody else took it. It happens. Therefore, I have to know that whether it is he. Thus, establishing the contact correctly, then we exchange the thought. This orchestrization of your minds and my mind is accomplished by all of us lifting our mind to one altar of dedication and devotion, whereby each mind gets tuned up with each other. You are interested in politics. I am interested in politics. Both of us talk of politics. Ha 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 ha. There is a harmony between us. But you are not a politician. You are not interested in politics. And I am blabbering politics because beyond that I know nothing. You and then sometimes in the wrong time also you say, You understand? You are not interested. What was he talking? He was talking 1 hour, I don't know. He was talking 1 hour and you were listening, yes. And you were nodding your head, yes. That was automatic. But you were saying, that also in between I said it. But I was thinking of that problem of mine. It's not tuned up because I'm not interested. If both of us lift our mind to a common altar of ardent devotion, then automatically between my mind or the teacher's mind and the student's mind gets into a rhythm. We become tuned up to the same channel. This invocation, both the teacher and the taught together, at the sacred altar of the divine, the Lord, the infinite truth, whom we don't know at this moment, but we are striving to reach him, the Om, that is called in the Upanishads as Shanti Patha. Shanti, peace. Patha, chant. Invocation of peace. It is not prayer. Prayer is a beggary. Oh Lord, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. A long list and I will give you a candle. What more do you want? Now as it is, you are sitting in darkness. That is prayer. There is all, after all, one desire or the other. Here it is invocation. Though I am doing it there at the altar, I am trying to invoke the better, the nobler in me. So it is not actually a demand for anything in the outer world. But the student is asking, the teacher and the student together is asking for quietude of the mind. The teacher also must be quiet in his mind. His mind is wandering, then his talks also will be wandering. And your mind also must be single pointed, then only you can grasp the idea. This is called a Shanti part. So every day we will chant this together. It is written in dual, meaning I and you together. Like all classical languages have got not only first person, second person and third person. The singular and plural, but there is dual also. Here the verb is all in dual used because the idea is I and you. The student feels, oh teacher and me, oh Lord, bless us both. Because both of us need your blessing. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good. Now, O Lord, addressing him, whom we don't know at this moment. I'm trying to contact, O Lord, O infinite Lord, so that each one can think of your own. That Jesus, or the Father in heaven, Allah, or the Kuda, the Rama, Krishna, Govinda, Gopala, Buddha. O Lord. And when you phone up somebody, and that too at night, 11 o'clock, and you get up and no sound comes from there. What? Who are you? Why did you wake me up? I just wanted to contact you. Yes, for what? After all, when I call you, it is supposed to be that my call and therefore I must express the message. I want to ask you something, therefore I called you. Unless you are calling a South Indian. If you are calling a South Indian, he will talk to you. Don't worry about it. He will never give you a chance to say what you wanted the message. He will go on talking. But that is a difference of quality. So you call him. And similarly, I invoke him. Om, hey Narayan, oh Lord. And it doesn't take time. It is not a long distance call. Because he is within you, nearer than the nearest too. So the moment he calls, he is ready. Now what do you want? Is the next, I have to say, because the ball is in my court. Now, Sahana Bhavatu, may we both be blessed. Avatu, may we both be blessed by you. Blessed? Are you not already being blessed? Without his blessing, how can? There is a peculiar way to special blessing is necessary. What is it? Sahanau bhunaktu. May we both enjoy. This is what the teachers are doing, is it? In the Himalayas, when the disciple comes, let us both together enjoy. good food, then let us go in the home in the woods, May we both enjoy what we are doing. The teacher must enjoy teaching, or else there will be no spirit of teaching. He will come tell the university professor. Yesterday that professor dog. It is one of the duties that has been given to him, and he didn't want that in the vacation time, but anyway he did it. If that attitude comes that I am here only because of my food or earning the livelihood, but it is my tragedy that I had to talk in the university, that teacher cannot impart any knowledge. It is much better to have a television set with videotapes that you can learn from it. Thus, teacher must be inspired to teach. The students also must enjoy what he is talking. If you are not interested, your shoes will be on the table. Cook in your hand. Bun in. And you seeing in the universities. Because they are not able to inspire, the teacher is not able to inspire the student is more thinking of his stomach rather than of the... See, the attention is down below in the stomach, not up above in the intellect. Boring. But then he has to attend the class. Therefore he can. The student must also enjoy. Now, at this moment, we have not got our control over our mind, and therefore, I may wander my mind. Oh Lord, bless me. What? That the teacher may enjoy teaching. The student may. As a student, I may enjoy learning. Sahaviryam karavavahe. May we both put forth all our effort. As I told you, language is available only in explaining the physical, mental and intellectual experiences. Beyond that, words are very incompetent. Yet the teacher is trying to communicate and convey to you that subtle realm. So he must put forth all his efforts to explain it again and again and again, because the subject matter is so subtle. The student also must be again and again try to alert with alert vigilance. He must be able to grasp it as best as he can and put forth his effort in reaching out the state that the teacher is pointing out at best. He is not taking us there. At best, the teacher can only point out the direction. But in that direction, we must be able to look. So we must also put forth our effort. Sahaviryam, virya, energy, effort. Karavavahe, may we both consistently put forth our effort in unfolding this great knowledge within us. Tejasvina vadhidamastu. May our intellect be tejasvi, bright and brilliant. The teacher's intellect also bright and brilliant, so that he may understand our difficulties and again explain. And the student also, if he goes on sleeping in a Vedantic classroom, he is wasting his time. Or occupying unnecessarily a seat where another good student would have occupied. So the student also must put forth the effort. And the effort can be rightly put forth only when the mind is bright. The intellect is not bright when the mind is agitated. At this moment in the elementary classroom, I have no control over my mind. Therefore, O Lord, bless me, so that my mind will be steady for these 8-9 days, so that my intellect will be bright and brilliant. Once I get the knowledge, the rest I shall work it out. Tejasvinavaditamas ma vidvishavahaihi. May there be no vidvesh between us, between the teacher and the taught. Vidvesha meaning misunderstandings. The teacher suddenly gets an idea that, hey, this group is no good, dull. Once the teacher gets the idea that they are dull people, he is not wasting my energy unnecessarily, then he has no enthusiasm. All the time he is thinking, which is the last day? How many days more this tragedy? He will be counting every day. He is not interested. If the student start feeling that this teacher is not all right, not as I thought, if that misunderstanding comes to the student's mind, that teacher cannot any longer help you. It becomes short circuit. The communication gets short circuited, therefore. Now, why should I think anything wrong about the teacher? It is not necessarily the teacher is bad, but all my mind is full of worse, evil, and therefore I start seeing the evil in me projected on him. And once I see that evil in him, there afterwards I am watching to get confirmation about my conclusion. Whatever the teacher does or says, you can interpret it. There. See that? See that? Didn't I tell you? Dangerous. Dangerous. He wastes his time in watching his own evil projected upon the teacher. What can you do? Now, at this moment, I have no control over it. Thus, this sacred moment or moments in my life where I got the chance to know the great truth will be all spoiled and dirtied by my own mind. Oh Lord, I know there is plenty in my mind to dirty the whole universe around me. You please put a filter on it, temporary, then remove it. 9 days help me that my mind is peaceful, quiet, that there is no misunderstanding between us. Ma vidushavahaihi, may we not. Thus, may we be both blessed. How is it to be blessed? May we both come to enjoy. May we both put forth all our efforts. May we, O Lord, bless us that may our intellect be bright and brilliant. Lastly, O Lord, one little thing more, that let there not be any misunderstanding. This is all. We are not asking you anything for the wealth and the power and the position and the happiness and the health and wealth. We are not asking anything. This you help me. The rest we will in our communication gain. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, O Lord, Shanti, peace be, peace be, peace be. 3 times repeated only because peace be with what? With all the obstacles that can arise between the teacher and the taught during the study. Now the obstacles can be a million varieties. The obstacle in your life may be different from his life or her life or my life. Thousands of possibilities of obstacles. I had to go back home. Child is not well. Husband has to leave the place. Or there is nobody there at home. Sickness. Accident. If you calculate, millions upon millions are the possibilities of obstruction. All of them are classified under 3 heads. All possibilities of obstacles that can arise in the teacher and the taught study session have been classified under three heads. How can the millions of possibilities come under three classifications? The obstacles themselves cannot be classified, but the sources from which the obstacles arise can be only three. Sources unknown can be one source from which obstacles can arise. Obstacles which when they arise, we can say that it is all hand of God. We don't know. Obstacles unknown, sources unknown can stream forth in obstacles for me or the world around me. I know the source of disturbance, but I have no control over it. A student is sincerely learning drumming, and we are trying to study Vedanta. He is not next door, he is not just upstairs, he is in another building altogether. And he is sincerely learning drumming. But that drum sound comes to me. As I am listening to it, the rhythm of the drum comes into my mind. And now and then I am with the drum, next time I am in the drum of the teacher, and next time the drum of the boy. Between the two drums, I am drummed. Now I can't go and tell him, don't do that, because he has got as much right to make noise there as I am making noise here. Isn't it? There are very many obstacles over which I know the cause, but I have no control over it. When that unknown sources or hand of God or even known sources are quiet, as it is now around us, do you think that you and I can really meditate? When you sit down quietly to meditate, subjectively, my mind starts wandering. Nobody is the cause for it, you yourself, but suddenly a memory that was dead and buried long ago. I don't know whether I was at that time 4 years or 5 years. Why are you thinking about it? 30 years ago or 20 years ago, and I never remembered that uncle of mine. But then meditation, you sit down, that uncle rises. Then with that uncle, you go ahead, and the whole mind wanders. This is called subjective sources from which the obstacles can come. Thus, Adi-Devic, hand of God, Adi-Bhaudik, cosmic, all around you, or Adhyatmic, subjective. There are the three sources from which obstacles can come. Here, O Lord, Om Shanti. Shanti. All around me may be peace. Oh, my mind keep quiet. After breakfast, dance, but till then. That's when you're chanting also. Don't say Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Because that mind, the mood must come. O Lord, Om Shanti Shanti.
So today is a surprise for all. My favorite topic. The topic was given to me as Gurudev in my life. In the beginning, I too thought Gurudev in my life. But now I feel that Gurudev in my life, no doubt. But Gurudev himself is my life. That is what is my feeling now. So from the starting, in March 1968, many years ago, Gurudev came to our home, and my parents, his devotees, they told me God himself is coming. And when Gurudev came, he looked like God. Godly feeling he can instill in anyone. And I generally do not open my mouth to anyone except my mom. She used to feed me. But it so happened on that day, Gurudev put something in my mouth. What he put, I don't know. It was very tasty. And I enjoyed it. And after putting it in my mouth, he made such a strong gesture. Shh, the eyes bright open and shh, to keep quiet. I would have forgotten that experience. But when my mom started teaching the shlokas and bhajans, I used to learn the shlokas very fast. And my mom said, do you know how you are learning the shlokas so fast? I said, I am smart. She said, no, you may think you are smart, but that is not the reason. The reason is, remember when Gurudev came, what did he put in your mouth? I said, yeah, because of that, you have this ability to chant. Thus, my mom rejuvenated that memory. So it stays to me even today. And mostly in my childhood, the experiences with Gurudev is, whenever we see him, it's a joy. Joy because he will give us handfuls of chocolates. Both hands full. Whenever we see him, we get handfuls of chocolates. That too, huge bars of chocolates. Not one small, tiny bit of a chocolate. Whole packets. This is the childhood memories. Thus, every year Gurudev used to come. And in 1983, that is my turning point. So along with Gurudev, my father, we went to see Kanchi Paramacharya. He was in Kurnool at that time, Andhra Pradesh. Now Kurnool is Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, whichever. Telugu place. There Kanchi Paramacharya was staying. So Gurudev went to have his darshan. And when Gurudev reached there, the people told Swamiji, just now the Acharya went inside. Paramacharya went inside. And Gurudev said, don't disturb him, I will go away. But somebody must have informed Paramacharya. Immediately a person came and said, Swamiji, please wait, Paramacharya is coming in a few minutes. So they brought a chair for Gurudev and Gurudev sat down. And in about 5 minutes, Paramacharya came and Swamiji went. And both of them, first I saw Paramacharya, I didn't feel anything. Because I saw Gurudev, I know Gurudev's glory. But Paramacharya, first time I'm seeing, he looked like an ordinary old man, like my grandfather. And he sat down. And when he sat down, I was just looking at him like any ordinary person. But when I saw Gurudev, Gurudev was hands folded. He was looking at Paramacharya and he bowed down to Paramacharya. Moment I saw Gurudev doing that, my hands automatically went, bowing down. Thus, Gurudev taught us how to revere a saint. So that was my experience with Paramacharya. And nothing more I had, but I saw Gurudev and him sitting, both silently sitting and smiling away. What transaction they had, what communication they had, I know not. But both I could see smiling.
This was the experience in 1983. Then, after that, my journey was in Siddhabadi. So Gurudev's camps in Siddhabadi. This was in October 22nd, 1983. This I remember very well because when I gave Gurudev the Bhaja Govindam book, he signed in that and he wrote Pratishtha. Thus, he established me in this path with his sacred sankalpa. Then I joined the Vedanta course. This was in 1984. In the beginning of the Vedanta course, Gurudev said, no writing letters to home or anyone. No letters, no writing letters. I said, yes, Swamiji. Then after a few months, he came and said, okay, you can write once a month. I said, yes, Swamiji. Then after a few months, he came and he said, oh, you can write twice a month. Yes, Swamiji. Then after that, he came and said, you write anytime you want. Thus it was a joy to listen to him, anything he said. And one great experience I remember is, in our ashram, there was a parijata tree. And every morning, after going to the temple, I go round the temple outside, parikrama, and then collect the parijata flowers which are on the ground. I collect them and come to my room and offer to Gurudev's padukas. Here it happened when Gurudev came to the ashram, parijata flowers were plenty. So I collected lot of parijata flowers and went to my room, made a huge garland. Gurudev is tall, so made a huge garland of parijata flowers, and in the center as a pendant I put tulasi, and then went to Gurudev and put the garland around him. And it was so joyous to see him wearing it. And even when he goes into his room, generally whenever anybody puts a garland, he removes it immediately. But this he did not remove. He goes to his room and again comes back wearing the garland. So everybody were commenting, well, look, Gurudev is not removing that garland at all. Because he knows how much with devotion I must have, with the needle and thread to make that big garland. How much time it took, I don't know. But he wore it as much time as it took me making the garland. That shows his great love. Then, and during one of the days when he was going from the ashram somewhere else, as he came out, we were all standing in a row. He suddenly came to me and then put his hand around my shoulders and started walking. Imagine when Gurudev puts his hand around your shoulders and started walking, it was like a divine touch. Even now I can feel that thrill. And he walked up to his car and we started crying out, Shri Gurudev Sadgunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and Gurudev took off in his car. Then after the Vedanta course, 86, in Chennai and Hyderabad, in Hyderabad, many yajnas I could offer. It's all Gurudev's grace. So he manifested his grace and blessings through my yajnas. Then in 1989, July 1989, in India it is 11/7, July 11, and month is, so India we put the date first and then the month. So 11/7 I started from India and reached Washington DC 7/11. So 11/7 from India and 7/11 in Washington DC, 1989. When I arrived here, Veronica, she was the secretary here. She told me how Gurudev introduced me to the members. She said that Gurudev told, my son is coming. Remember, if he is seeing, I am seeing. If he is listening, I am listening. And if he is speaking, I am speaking. Thus, he introduced me to the members of Washington, D.C. Then I used to travel also where Gurudev was in US. Once in Michigan, somebody brought a packet full of Gurudev's pictures, maybe dozens. So Gurudev started browsing all the pictures one by one. And I was sitting next to Gurudev, and from his shoulders I could watch all the pictures. Every picture he was seeing very fast. And then he kept all together and he put them in the packet. And as he was about to put on the tray, I said, Swamiji, may I see it? So he gave the whole packet to me. So I took the packet and I started seeing. Every picture was remarkable. Every picture I see, this I wanted, this I wanted. Then afterwards, when I was putting back one picture, I just took it, because dozens of them are there. So one picture, how will Gurudev know? So I took one picture and kept it beside me, and rest I put it in the packet and gave it to Gurudev. Again Gurudev took it, opened it up, and then he said, give it. How did he know? I don't know. What will I do? Disappointed, I gave it to him. I wanted one picture. So then what he did, he took it, and then he again opened all the pictures, took out the best picture, and then gave it to me. What a lesson you can remember. Whenever you want something and you don't get it, or the Lord snatches it away. You got it, but God snatched away. Whenever He snatches it, understand, you will get a better one, the best one. So this was the teaching for me. Then after the end of the camp in Michigan, so generally before leaving the place, we always go to Gurudev, bow down to him and take his leave, ask his permission, may I leave? So this day I was coming back to Washington, D.C., so I bowed down to him and got up. And as I was about to go, I'm going, and suddenly he called me, come back here, he said. So I went back, and he took an apple and he gave it to me and said, this you will need, he said. So because I already packed everything, I put it on my carry-on bag itself. I put the apple on the zipper, top pocket, and went. When I reached the airport, I got into the plane and then sat in the plane. And that day I was unusually hungry. And when the lunchtime in the plane, my agent forgot to book vegetarian meals. Now what to do? So I looked at it, it looked very funny, the food. Then I asked, is it vegetarian food? I asked the hostess. She said, no, it is not. And I said, but no vegetarian food. They said, I'm sorry, there is no vegetarian food. I asked, is there any fruit at least? So she said, I will go and check. She went. And after a few minutes, she came back and said, I'm sorry, there are no fruits. What to do? Very hungry. And suddenly I remember, so whenever we are in sorrow only, we remember Gurudev. I remembered him. Then suddenly I remember him calling, come back here. And he giving me the apple. Here, you will need this. That I remembered. Immediately got my carry-on bag was on the top shelf. I took it out, took the apple, put it back, and started eating the apple. That hostess came and said, hey, where did you get that fruit? I said, my teacher gave it to me. Thus, he takes care. I know even today that he is taking care of me. And a very funny experience with my paternal grandmother. She used to talk to Gurudev in Tamil language. And she used to tell, very boldly she used to talk. So she said, Gurudev, you are Nadagayil Shivaji. Nadagai means in walking. In walking, you are like Shivaji. I don't know where she saw Shivaji and all. And then Geedaila Kannan. In Gita, you are Lord Krishna. And then she adds, Kobatil Durvasar. In anger, you are Durvasa. And Gurudev laughed and he said, Amam, Amam. That's how he said. And he overwhelmed my grandmother. This happened because I came here in 89 and immediately green card was applied and I could not go back to India. So 3 years went by. So my grandmother was, when are you coming? When are you coming? I said, no, when Gurudev comes, you ask him. So he said, oh, Gurudev is coming this time to our home. I will ask him. When will you send my grandson? Okay, you ask him. And Gurudev went to our home. And moment he saw her, he embraced her, made her sit next to him. He fed her and he never left her from his side. For 2 hours, 3 hours he stayed. He was always keeping her next to him. And then after a few days I called. I asked Gurudev, she was all glories of Gurudev, how he came, how he fed her, how he made her sit next. And I asked her, did you ask about me? She said, oh, I don't know, I did not even remember you. He made her completely forget about me because Gurudev knew that she will ask about me and he overwhelmed her and she could not even remember me. That is Krishna's Maya. So he was Chinmaya Krishna indeed. And in 1993, I had to go to India for my green card, and luckily Gurudev's last yajna in Hyderabad was in 1993. And there they performed the silver Tulabharam, where Gurudev was weighed in silver. After that ceremony, lunch bhiksha, the youth, the Chinmaya Yuva Kendra students, they came and said, Swamiji, and that was Gurudev's birthday, May 8th. So they said, Swamiji, we brought a cake for you. And Swamiji said, okay, bring it. And I was sitting next to him and having bhiksha. And he looked at me and he said, you cut it. And when Gurudev says, no second thoughts come, immediately I rushed to the wash basin to wash my hand. Because Gurudev said, I want to do it very fast. Quickly I washed my hand and came, and Gurudev gave the knife to me to cut. As I held the knife, I could see in my knuckles all tair sadam, yogurt rice in between my knuckles. Now what to do? Should I go back and wash? I'm already holding the knife and on the cake. Now what should I was in the dilemma? Suddenly I feel a soft, strong hand on my hand, covering my dirty hand. And then holding my hand, Gurudev started cutting the cake. I felt the soft, at the same time very strong touch of Gurudev's hand. And he cut holding my hand. So even now I remember all our negativities he covers. And then he makes us do with our BMI. So whenever any great achievement you have done, we should remember we have so many negativities. So he covers all the negativities with his hand and makes us do what we are supposed to do. Thus, the yajna was successful. And then one day during the, just maybe last but one day, Gurudev was not feeling well. But after I had to give the talk also on that day. And I came back to Gurudev's place. And all the Yuva Kendra members wanted to see him. So Gurudev was resting in his room. But when he heard that Yuva Kendra members want to see him, so he got up and came and sat in the room. And then all the Yuva Kendra members could come one by one, do namaskar, and then go. So I was standing, there was a fan in front. I was standing behind the fan, looking at Gurudev. As the Yuva Kendra members were coming and going, I could see his hair and all was fully left open, and he looked like Lord Shiva. And from my mouth, it came spontaneously as Shiva. Shiva, that's how it came from my mouth, spontaneously. Thus, it was my experience of him physically itself, he was like Shiva. And I came back to Washington after the green card. And here, Washington, 93 was the last camp. And on the last day of the camp, for the banquet, so they asked me to do the invocation. And that, I was thinking, because I saw Shiva, and suddenly it dawned upon me from the Totakashtakam, the Bhava Eva Bhavan, that verse I chanted. Now I'll try to chant. Because when I chanted this, I could see Gurudev. After I chanted, I bowed down to Gurudev. He was smiling away. He was enjoying the chanting. So I will try to chant now. Bhava eva bhavaniti me nitaram. Bhava eva bhavaniti me nitaram. Samajayata chetasi kautukita. Samajayata chetasi kautukita. Mama varaya moha mahajaladhim. Chinmaya Deshika Me Sharanam Bhava Chinmaya Deshika Me Sharanam. So in the last line I changed Chinmaya, Shankara, both are same. So Bhava Shankara Deshika Me Sharanam or Bhava Chinmaya Deshika Me Sharanam. So the meaning is, O Chinmaya, my teacher, you are Lord Shiva himself, what I experienced personally. Knowing this, my mind is filled with abundance of joy. Please put an end to my ocean of delusion. O my teacher, Chinmaya, be my refuge. Be my refuge, O Chinmaya, my teacher. This is the meaning. After singing, I bowed down and Gurudev was smiling away. And in the banquet, after they gave ice cream. So the ice cream I had about just one spoon I had, and next to me a person was asking something, he tapped, so I looked at him just for a few seconds. I was talking to him and I turned back. 3 spoons are missing from my ice cream cup. Then I, how did it? And I looked and Gurudev was smiling. It's so fast he has taken from my spoon. And I said, this is divinized ice cream. It is his prasad now. So I enjoyed the ice cream prasad as well. And in the year 1993, Gurudev was accepted as the president of the for the World Parliament of Religions. And Gurudev himself dictated his message for the World Parliament of Religion. And that message I was asked to read in the World Parliament of Religions, which has that YouTube link. We'll be posting it here. To build a new edifice with fresh materials is comparatively easier than to repair an old, neglected palace ruined by time and disuse. The mother of all religions, Hinduism, has a very firm foundation and a strong edifice built with an extreme sense of beauty, with many artistically built-in surprises. But for more than 1,500 years, it has been neglected, abused and misused, so that in spite of its heavily built charms and artistic proportions, today it stands as an ugly, dilapidated temple of truth. To repair and rebuild the fallen columns is the work that is now facing the Hindu community. In this ugly edifice, living together, packed in its limited living space, the occupants feel no more any pride in their sacred home, nor do they feel any comfort and satisfaction to be under its leaking roofs. It is commodious enough to house all spiritually minded religious people in the whole world when once it is fully repaired and rebuilt. This should demand the cooperation and the involvement of every Hindu family. Can we inspire the necessary heroism in the hearts of all and the necessary muscle in the Hindu body politic? No doubt we cannot. But all that we need now is only small groups of inspired Hindu youth working in every district of the country with vigor and determination, demonstrating to all onlookers the great vision of a united, awakened Hindu community determined to discover a total Hindu renaissance. The tradition of the world is that people come together in a spirit of cooperation only in the political and economic fields, but never in the fields of social revival nurtured by a purely selfless sense of reverence to the past. If we can thus bring about such pockets of inspired activities, the millions of Hindus in India will draw a new inspiration and start their own seva independently in their own individual environments. Will the Hindu youth come forward to suffer and strive for rebuilding their own community and therefore their own nation? Just because you have accepted me as your president, you cannot sit back and hope that this sick old man will accomplish any spectacular magic. Every community will have to lift itself by itself. The necessary inspiration is to bloom forth in the heart of each sincere worker. They must draw their inspiration from their clear understanding of the goal towards which they are all putting forth their efforts. This we must achieve. We can achieve it. No doubt we will achieve. With Prem and Om, thy own self, Swami Chinmayananda. And also for the World Parliament of Religions, Gurudev gave the topic, What We Need. And same Gurudev's grace and blessings gave me the opportunity to speak on Gurudev's topic, What We Need. And in India, when I was there in 1993, I was sitting at Gurudev's feet. He took the book, Hindu Culture of Chinmaya publication, and put it on my lap. I did not know at that time that that book contains the topic, What We Need. I found that, so Gurudev himself reveals to me his topic through that book. It's all Chinmaya Mahima. And Gurudev's grace, I could speak on the World Parliament of Religions. And after the speech, I was told, I did not know at that time. I heard that it was a standing ovation, it seems. I did not know. I thought people are getting up to go. But later on, I was told it's a posthumous joy that all gave a standing ovation. Thus, I feel that I am his real pet instrument. Through me, he does all the glories, whatever Chinmaya Mission needs. And I feel Gurudev is indeed my life. And Gurudev is my Krishna, my Chinmaya Krishna. He takes care of me every day. So remembering him, I fulfill all my responsibilities cheerfully. So Gurudev is my Krishna, Gurudev is my life, he is my Chinmaya Krishna. Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om. गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा, गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा, मेरे जीवन का अवलंबन है, मेरे जीवन का अवलंबन है, बस एक यही मेरा बल है, बस एक यही मेरा बल है, गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा, गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा। अज्ञान भरे संशय से भरे, अज्ञान भरे संशय से भरे, विपरीत विचारों से भी भरे, विपरीत विचारों से भी भरे, मन के अंधकार को दूर करे मन के अंधकार को, दूर करे वचनामृत से तव बोध कृपा, वचनामृत से तव बोध कृपा। गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा, गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा। पल पल पग पग जीवन पथ पर, पल पल पग पग जीवन पथ पर, गुरु साथ मेरे रक्षक बन कर, गुरु साथ मेरे रक्षक बन कर, बिसरू न कभी यह प्रेममयी, बिसरू न कभी यह प्रेममयी, आनंदमयी भवदीय कृपा, आनंदमयी भवदीय कृपा। गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा, मेरे जीवन का अवलंबन है, बस एक यही मेरा बल है। गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा, गुरुदेव तव महनीय कृपा, महनीय कृपा, महनीय कृपा। हरि ओम।
हरि ओम। नत्वा सद्गुरुपदारविन्दं कुर्मश्चिन्मयमहिमागानं, भुक्तिमुक्तिदमङ्गलरूपं गुरुं स्मरामः सदा प्रसन्नं। चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः, चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः। केरल देशे प्रकटित चिन्मय, बालकृष्ण नाम्नायुत चिन्मय, चट्टम्बी गुरु शिक्षित चिन्मय, शैशवे हि संस्कारित चिन्मय। चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः, चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः। चञ्चलमानस बालक चिन्मय, तथापि शिव ध्याने रत चिन्मय, क्रीडा प्रवीण युव प्रिय चिन्मय, विद्याग्रहण कुशलवर चिन्मय। चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः, चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः। लखनऊ नगरे शिक्षित चिन्मय, विधि भाषांग्ल विशारद चिन्मय, वृत्तपत्र लेखक वर चिन्मय, स्वतंत्रता संग्रामक चिन्मय। चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः, चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः। तदर्थ कारागृहगत चिन्मय, ततः शिवानन्दाश्रित चिन्मय, संन्यासे गुरुदीक्षित चिन्मय, चिन्मयानन्दाभिधान चिन्मय। चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः, चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः। उत्तरकाश्याश्रमगत चिन्मय, स्वामी तपोवन प्रशिष्य चिन्मय शास्त्राध्यात्म पठनरत चिन्मय प्रीति प्राप्त गुरु प्रसाद चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः गंगादर्शन प्रेरित चिन्मय ज्ञान यज्ञ प्रारंभक चिन्मय असंख्य जन प्रिय प्रेरक चिन्मय चिन्मय संस्था स्थापक चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः गीता ज्ञान प्रचारक चिन्मय आश्रम सांदीपनिकृत चिन्मय अनेक मंदिर निर्मित चिन्मय उपकारक साधक जन चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः करुणापूरितमानस चिन्मय सकल जनानां हितरत चिन्मय बालक युवक प्रशिक्षक चिन्मय विद्यालय संस्थापक चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः समाज सेवा प्रेरक चिन्मय स्वास्थ्य चिकित्सादायक चिन्मय संस्कृत गौरव स्थापक चिन्मय ग्रंथानेक प्रकाशक चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः ज्ञान भक्ति सेवामय चिन्मय नित्य शुद्ध गुरु विमुक्त चिन्मय महासमाधौ संस्थित चिन्मय भक्तिरस्तु नस्त्वयि हे चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः 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 श्री चिन्मयानंद महाराज की जय। हरि ओम।
हरि ओम। जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं धर्मोद्धारकं गीताप्रचारकं धर्मोद्धारकं गीताप्रचारकम् आनन्दरूपम् आत्मस्वरूपम् आनन्दरूपम् आत्मस्वरूपं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं तामसहारकम् उत्साहवर्धकं तामसहारकम् उत्साहवर्धकं तपोवनशीलकं तत्त्वस्वरूपं तपोवनशीर्ष्यं तत्त्वस्वरूपं जय गुरुदेवम् चिन्मयानन्दं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं प्रेमहृदयिनं परमविरागिणं प्रेमहृदयिनं परमविरागिणं सन्न्यासिनं गुरुं शिरसा नमाम्यहं सन्न्यासिनं गुरुं शिरसा नमाम्यहं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् हरि ओम्
हरि ओम्। गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, बड़ा बिकट यमघाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, भ्रांति की बाढ़ी नदियाँ बीच मुँह, भ्रांति की बाढ़ी नदियाँ बीच मुँह, अहंकार की लाट, अहंकार की लाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, काम क्रोध दो पर्वत ठाड़े, काम क्रोध दो पर्वत ठाड़े, लोभ चोर संघात, लोभ चोर संघात, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, मद मत्सर की धारा बरसत, मद मत्सर की धारा बरसत, माया पवन घनदाट, माया पवन घनदाट, बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट। कहत कबीरा सुनो भई साधो, कहत कबीरा सुनो भई साधो, साधो साधो साधो। कहत कबीरा सुनो भई साधो, क्यों करना बो भाट, क्यों करना बो भाट। गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट। बड़ा बिकट यमघाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे बाट, गुरु बिन कौन बतावे, कौन बतावे, कौन बतावे बाट। हरि ओम।
गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, वेद व्यास सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, वेद व्यास सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, आदि शंकर सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, आदि शंकर सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, शिवानंद सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, शिवानंद सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, श्री तपोवन सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, श्री तपोवन सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, चिन्मयानंद सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय, चिन्मयानंद सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय, तेजोमयानंद सद्गुरु जय जय। गुरु महाराज गुरु जय, तेजोमयानंद सद्गुरु जय जय गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय परब्रह्म सद्गुरु जय जय.
Hari Om. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Good. We will first enjoy Gurudev's scintillating surprise. After enjoying the scintillating surprise, we get to experience Gurudev himself, his own nature, the Chinmaya, the pure consciousness, ever pure, eternal, immaculate, ever liberated. So we will enjoy that as well. So Chinmaya, the pure consciousness, our guiding light that keeps us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom. So let us enjoy first the scintillating surprise, and then Gurudev reveals his own nature.
Anything else you want to tell me?
I think I have nothing to tell. Keep quiet. Only the spiritual truth is shut up and get out. I'm not insulting you. Shut up in your mind, not in your mouth. Next thought need not come. And get out of this misconception that you are a body. You are something more than a body. You're not a body. You're all-pervading, eternal essence, the self, the consciousness, the life in you. The life in you is the life everywhere. Discover your identity with God, the one life everywhere, and that cannot be done until you shut up. So then, all that I can tell you is shut up and get out. Thank you.
Thank you.
स्वरूपाय नमः. Salutations to the one who is ever pure, wise and liberated. He was, he is, he will be, forever harnessing our minds, guiding our intellects, softening our hearts, and serving through our hands, our beloved Gurudev, unfailingly treasured in the deepest recesses of our beings as pure love.
Shri Lakshmi
because of the conditioning of the physical body, we feel that this is my life. Once the body is forgotten and you have entered into that state of consciousness, it has no dimension at all. Atma is nityaha, permanent, eternal, changeless, immutable, always 365 days, 24 hours till you die, and even at that time of death also, He is there. At the time of your birth, He was there. You are conscious of it and therefore you cried unnecessarily. You are conscious that you are leaving the body and therefore unnecessarily you worried. Your worry of death, your sorrow of birth are both illuminated by awareness. In between, every thought flicker in your mind was shining in consciousness. When is it that consciousness was not with you? Even in deep sleep, you are conscious of the absence of objects. It is constantly ever with you. Shuddha, pure consciousness, not conscious of any objects. Consciousness of an object is called the objective knowledge or an experience. None of these physical, mental, intellectual experiences are possible in Him. He is the illuminator of all experiences. He is Shuddha, objectless awareness, objectless knowledge. The Atman is Prakashaka, the illuminator. The Atman, the light of consciousness, is that which is shining in all our experiences, physical, mental, intellectual. Because of which we say that yes, it is true. I see, hear, smell, taste, touch, meaning what? I am conscious of what I am seeing, what I am hearing, what I am smelling, or what I am touching, not tasting. If I am not conscious, they don't exist for me. Under chloroform, what do they exist? None of the world perceived, nor the world felt or thought of. When I am conscious of it, they have all as reality and existence. So when you wake up to this state of consciousness, you realize, I was this only all the time. I don't know why. I imagined all the world of plurality and then created tensions and stress at every moment. Nitya Mukta. I'm not liberated on a particular day, September 23rd. Stupid. When was I not conscious? I was ever consciousness, but temporarily identified with the projection. Why? Because of the non-apprehension. Wake up and realize that there was never a samsara for you. It's a temporary aberration, a disturbance created by the mind. Quieten the mind and look. The world that you have perceived is nothing but Brahman. To do. Surrender ourselves totally to Him. This surrender also doesn't mean that irresponsible. That I have surrendered everything to the Lord. Now let my wife and children, Lord will look after. He has got better things to do than look after your wife and your mistakes, the children that you produced. No? Then what do you mean by surrendering? Every day you do it. True surrendering. After dinner, when you go to bed, what do? You learn to sleep. How do you sleep? How do you sleep? You surrender yourself to sleep, isn't it? Or you remain and separate and say, no, sleep is coming. Sleep has come. No. You try to, you make yourself available for the sleep state of consciousness to overwhelm you. Isn't it? So surrender to everything, meaning giving up and leaving all our attachments and identifications with the outer world, allowing Him as an infinite consciousness to overwhelm me, enter into that state of consciousness. Namamyaham, I thus prostrate, surrender myself. May He function through me in this sacred job.
So now the live stream. Hari Om. Can you hear me? Yeah. So we are going to conclude the live stream. But before we conclude the live stream, remember the prasad, the legumes you have offered. Cook it nicely and then keep it in front of Gurudev and you enjoy and share with everyone around you. So it may be more tasty because you had offered with your love and devotion. So the live stream is concluding, but the Zoom will continue. So those who want to stay back, most welcome to stay back. And then you can share your experiences of today, what you experienced. So one by one can share, not all at a time sharing. One by one. So, and when you unmute, others mute. And I will be here till the last person wants to share. So I'm not in a hurry. So if whenever you want to leave the meeting, you're most welcome. But the Zoom will continue and we enjoy and rejoice the glories of Gurudev. So remember Prasad, cook well, cook it.